On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
And with the play clock running low, Bill O'Brien's going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And some room to work. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. He told us he wanted to have a big game running the football. He predicted well north of 100 yards. That's a heck of a start.
And we thought he was just blustering, right? We thought he was just kind of talking and trying to maybe talk himself into it. He knew something, and now that confidence is going sky high.
And they're already in plus territory. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's good for 28 yards.
3-yard line.
That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
His kick is good.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. The give is to Elliott. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9.
It's just me and you. 40 wants the mic. 40 wants the mic. 65, 65, 65. Rush in, rush in, rush in. We're going to 53. Watch the run. Watch 41's the mic. 40. 46. 46. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them. And he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Carter now on the return. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
DeAndre Carter on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. And this one's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Running from the gun, Johnson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards, a 1st down. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yep, the lanes are there. Go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Watson on 1st down. Screenplay, Johnson. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
So one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
David Johnson.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
3rd and less than a yard.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson hitting Will Fuller on the touchdown pass. And the Texans have taken the lead. And he got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Texans 14. Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Dak Prescott.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott able to hit his target, Lamb. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
1st and 10.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
After the interception, here's Watson. Fuller brings it in over the middle. Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. He's at the 50, the 30.
One play at a time.
5,
Here we go.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 98 yards, so close. They'll come out in the pistol. The final shot before the break. Watson, his pass caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Akins. As time expires in the first half. And the Texans push further out in front.
Big decision there. They say forget the field goal and go for it, and it pays off.
I wonder who was in the ear of the head coach on this one. Did he make this call on his own? Or maybe the analytics coach got involved. And a lot of times you talk about that all week before the game. Hey, if we're in certain situations, analytics actually says do it this way, which might be against the norm. And it paid off for them in a really nice way.
Cashing in and there on the final play of the first half. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Check 99. Check 99. Go.
Elliott, toss right. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Hey, kill. 47.
Third and short yardage. Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 26 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They give him a gain of 37.
A gain of 37.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down,
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
He's checking. Crash. Go to 52. 41's coming. 41's the mic. Check. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. I'm coming after you.
following the interception. Here's Prescott, letting one fly deep for Cooper, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
47. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check, 41. I got him. 41 Mike. 41 Mike. Go to 54. Go to 54. Mike 41. Mike 41. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Go. Get out there. Danny. You go 47.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott drops it underneath to Elliott. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They're running it. Here go 46. Hey, 41's Mike. I'm on. 41's the mic. Check 41.
On second down, Prescott again. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. 15 yards on the play, first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. A give to Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
The ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
47.
This is Lamb on the end around. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a 6-yard run lead with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They needed a yard. They got it. First down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
46. 41's the mic. Check 41. It's a party now. 41.
Prescott now. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
10th carry now for Elliott. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up third down.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
On third down, it's Prescott. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
4th down, Prescott. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
To Ezekiel Elliott. The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 9.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Prescott. Forced out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Texans defense stands tall.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And Watson's going to throw it here. Eluding the pressure right. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Watson. Flush to his right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
41 under. Check 41. Right here. Go to 54, right here. 41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. Watch the screen.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. CeeDee Lamb, his intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
The coverage defensively.
Prescott from the gun. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
55, right there in the middle, 55. Come on.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Today's final score.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.